expressed that the snub epitomized a growing sentiment among Hollywood elites, that Meghan's attempts to cling to her past identity were increasingly perceived as a farce. The insider stated, "It's as if she's trying to play a role that no longer exists. It's not just about her being a duchess, it's about authenticity, and that's where she falls short." Social media didn't hold back either. Tweets and posts flooded in, dissecting Meghan's every move. Some users pointed out the irony of her trying to embrace a royal image while standing in a room full of self-made individuals who've navigated their own paths to success. The juxtaposition was stark, and the narrative quickly shifted from admiration to skepticism. Let's talk about that gown for a moment. Meghan's choice to don a dress that bore royal insignia was seen by many as a misstep. In a space where creativity and individuality are celebrated, her attempt to cling to royal imagery felt out of place. Commentators remarked how she seemed to be playing dress-up in an industry that values reinventing oneself. The gown didn't just symbolize royalty, it underscored her struggle to fit in with those who have genuinely earned their accolades. Meanwhile, the reactions from other attendees spoke volumes. Many stars went about their evening, seemingly unbothered by Meghan's presence. The lack of genuine interactions with her peers was telling. While she sought connections, others seemed more inclined to keep their distance. In an industry that thrives on networking, this absence of engagement served as a clear indication of her current standing. As the night wore on, the atmosphere shifted. Meghan's earlier attempts at mingling faded into the background noise of genuine laughter and camaraderie among the other stars. It was as if she had become a mere spectator in a world where she once thrived. Observers noted how her efforts to insert herself into conversations were often met with polite smiles but little enthusiasm. It was a reality check for someone who once commanded attention effortlessly. The fallout from the gala became a topic of heated discussions. Industry insiders weighed in, suggesting that Taraji's actions were a reflection of a wider sentiment within Hollywood. Meghan, who had once been seen as a beacon of change, was now viewed with skepticism. The narrative had shifted from one of empowerment to one of doubt, and that's a tough pill to swallow in an industry that thrives on authenticity. Now, think about this. Meghan's journey since leaving the royal family has been marked by a desire for independence and a quest for her own identity. Yet, the gala incident raised critical questions about her efforts to redefine herself. Can one truly evolve while clinging to remnants of a past that no longer resonates? The Hollywood elite seems to be saying no. As the dust settled from the gala, the aftermath lingered. Speculations about Meghan's future in the public eye began to swirl. Would she continue to be invited to high-profile events? Would her attempts to forge new connections fall flat in the wake of her recent embarrassment? The industry is fickle, and it doesn't take long for the tide to turn. What's more troubling is the realization that Meghan's narrative may be shifting away from one of empowerment to one of caution. As she navigates the fallout from the gala, the question remains, can she reclaim her narrative? Or is she destined to remain on the periphery, watching from the sidelines as others bask in the glow of genuine success? In the days following the gala, various media outlets began to explore the implications of that one moment. Analysts dissected Meghan's trajectory, examining how the gala incident could impact her brand and public perception. The consensus was clear: she needs to pivot and find a new approach that resonates with the audience she once captivated. The clock is ticking for Meghan. If she hopes to regain her footing, she must navigate this landscape with authenticity and purpose. The days of relying on her royal past as a selling point are fading. The world is demanding more than a polished image; they want the raw, unfiltered truth. And that's where Meghan may need to refocus her efforts. Let's not ignore the fact that Hollywood thrives on reinvention. Stars who have faced setbacks often come back stronger, using adversity as fuel for their next chapter. If Meghan can harness this moment of embarrassment and transform it into a catalyst for change, there's potential for a powerful comeback. But it must be rooted in authenticity, not just optics. In the meantime, the industry will continue to evolve around her. New faces, fresh talent, and innovative voices are emerging, and they're reshaping the narrative. Meghan must decide whether she wants to be a part of that evolution or remain a relic of a bygone era. The choice is hers, but the window of opportunity is closing fast. As we reflect on the aftermath of the 2025 TIME 100 Gala, let's keep our eyes peeled. The landscape of Hollywood is ever-changing, and Meghan's next move could either solidify her place or push her further into the shadows. Only time will tell if she can reclaim her narrative and rise above the noise, or if she'll remain a cautionary tale of what happens when authenticity is sacrificed at the altar of image. So, what's your take on this? Do you think Meghan Markle can bounce back from this public embarrassment? Or has the time for her in Hollywood come to a close? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's get the conversation going. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights and analysis on the latest happenings in the entertainment world. The drama is just beginning, and you won't want to miss it.